Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, J.I. Colorist. My name is Jody and we are here to continue our coloring the gemstones of the month. It is December and December's birthstone is turquoise. So first off, for everyone who has a birthday in the month of December, happy birthday. I hope you have a splendid day and I hope you have a little bit of fun learning a bit about your gemstone, which is turquoise. I am going to be using the Gems Volume 2 Adult Coloring Book by Cynthia Clouter. And I use this to do some testing and examples. So what I'm going to do first is jump to, I have done a couple, and I'll turn the light on, done a couple examples of turquoise just as practice, and I've done two turquoise. So this turquoise is the definitely the turquoise blue color, and then this one is the green blue. So turquoise can be the actual color turquoise, and for these I used polychromos pencils. For this one I used the colors light cobalt turquoise 154, and then cobalt turquoise 153, and Hilo turquoise 155. So those are the three that I used here, along with a 03 micron black ink, just to do a little bit of lines to show some fissures on the stone itself. And then for this one, I used the green. I used phthalo green light 162 and phthalo green 161, and then I also brought in the light blue, which is light cobalt turquoise 154. So that's what these three are. And then I believe to kind of lighten it up a little bit, I have also blended with the ivory 103, and I also blend with Chinese white 7200, so the Derwent Chinese white. And so that's how I did these two. Turquoise, we are going to jump right into, instead of practicing on a piece of paper separately and then going and doing a picture. I have started a picture here. Let me zoom you back out. I've started this. It looks like a large brooch, and I thought that it would be fun to make this into turquoise. And so I have used some metallic brush markers from Crafter Square and ink. So there's green and then gold on the outside. Then I used two jelly rolls. I used a light green metallic and then a gold metallic. So those are just tried to fill in some of the non-gem items. For the green stones along here, I used the light phthalo green and then the phthalo green just kind of as a little bit. So just to have a light, some of the smaller stones be the light green. Okay, so whilst I'm coloring and doing some of that, so we will be using the polychromos pencils that I mentioned, and I will go ahead and do some voiceover. I found a really great website that I will include on the description right here on screen, and that is where I got a great deal of my information from. And there is other videos on the YouTube here regarding how to look for turquoise and buy them. These are a couple of turquoise stone earrings that I have, and so I've kind of used these as a little bit of a example for myself on coloring it, and that's about it. I don't know a whole lot about turquoise until this month and learning about it, so I think that if I read it direct from the site itself, the website, that probably would be the most beneficial to everybody. So I hope you enjoy the video. Let me know if you have any turquoise, if you like it, how you have it, if you have it in the raw or the polished stone, and whether or not you wear it on a regular basis. All right, let's lower the camera a little bit and we'll get started with coloring. So we're zoomed in a little bit, and I will start to color. And while I'm coloring, I will do the voiceover. Just to remind you, the three pencils that I plan on using will be light Cobalt Turquoise 154, Cobalt Turquoise 153, and Hilo Turquoise 155. And these are all of the polychromos. And I'm going to start with the overall. I'm going to do this as a turquoise here. So I'm going to do a whole light layer of the lightest color. You could base your coloring with an alcohol marker. And I don't have a lot of alcohol markers, so I'm just going to do color pencil. On screen you will see some turquoise pictures, and turquoise is a unique in that it's a stone that typically is smooth, so it doesn't have facets. So this is a good example. This brooch here, they don't all have to be oval, they can be many shapes. So but it usually is a stone that is polished if it's going to be in jewelry. You will see lots of natural fissures and stuff, so I will take the darkest one and just kind of draw some in. Okay, let's start the voiceover. And for starters, there are actually 3 December birthstones, and I wanted to quickly mention those, and in 2025 I will include some of them. So this is turquoise that we are doing in this video, but another birthstone for December is also tanzanite and zircon. So I just wanted to quickly mention those in case anybody knew that there was more than one. All right, now on to the information from the website gia.edu. Let's start off with what is turquoise. Turquoise is a semi-translucent to opaque gem that ranges from blue to green and often has veins of matrix, which are actually remnants of the rock in which it's formed, running through it. Note that this stone can be semi-transparent to opaque, and it is actually a mineral that is a hydrous phosphate of copper and aluminum. So this is a rock that is natural, and it is found in the ground, and the colors range from light to medium blue or greenish blue, and it is the only gemstone that is actually made into a name of an actual color. So turquoise is the color. It can be a robin's egg blue, and it can be a bluish green. The location of where turquoise is found has been quite diverse. We have turquoise from Iran that has been mined for more than 1,000 years. We have turquoise found in New Mexico. We have turquoise found in Arizona and Nevada from the United States. And we also have turquoise in China from the Hubei province in central China. So quite a few countries have turquoise deposits. Turquoise is found in these locations because they are dry and barren regions where acidic, copper-rich groundwater seeps downward and reacts with minerals that contain phosphorus and aluminum. The result of this sedimentary process is a porous, semi-translucent to opaque compound of hydrated copper and aluminum phosphate, and that is what makes up turquoise. Turquoise is relatively soft, so is ideal for carving, and artists in both Europe, Asia, and Middle East, and in the Americas use turquoise for carving jewelry and art objects, and it is also fashioned into talismans with Native American significance, such as a bird and animal carvings, and it also can be made into beads. In the United States, turquoise is part of the Native American arts, and tribes such as the Pueblo, Hopi, Zuni, and Navajo have a long history of turquoise and crafts, and it's quite beautiful to see. The appearance of turquoise is a affected by the porosity and the texture. It also affects the durability. Turquoise is a fairly soft. It ranks from 5 to 6 on the Mohs scale, and that is actually the softest gemstone that we have done in our series, so that is interesting. And that also explains why turquoise can be used in so many different jewelries, because it is easy to carve. On screen you'll see me adding some green to the blues, and just wanting to make sure that I have the turquoise feel, which can be anywhere from a robin's egg type blue to a light green, and that's why I'm bringing in some green. Some information about the stability. Turquoise is generally stable to light, but high heat can cause discoloration and surface damage. It dissolves slowly in hydrochloric acid, and it can be discolored by chemicals such as cosmetics and even skin oils or perspiration. And this brings us to cleaning. It is safe to clean turquoise jewelry with warm, soapy water, but it should never be cleaned with steam or ultrasonic cleaners. Some turquoise is treated to improve its surface appearance, and heat or solvents can damage the treated surfaces. Copic sketch marker into Gamsol, and I'm going to do the darker colors first. And then I'm going to wipe the tip off on a piece of paper. And now I will blend the lighter colors. Now, because I'm using Gamsol, I'm not damaging the tooth of the paper, so I can definitely come in and continue on with more layers and more color. But at least this gives me a base. Okay, I'm going to let that dry. And in the meantime, I'm going to come and do one of these ones. And this time I'm going to do the green. And I'm also going to bring in the phthalo green. I'm just going to go around probably 3/4 of it around the outside, but not all of it, and come in a little bit. And I'm going to blend with the blue. And then I'm also going to use the Caran d'Ache full blender, ensuring that I have a clean tip. And then I'm going to come in with my micron, and I'm just going to draw some fissures. And that's how that's going to look. So I'll go and I'll do some another green one here. Let's come back to here and put in a bit more color. Turquoise is judged by 3 basic quality factors: color, texture, and the presence or absence of matrix. And I'll explain what the matrix is. The matrix is a remnant of the surrounding rock, and it is the material known as spiderweb turquoise, and it contains fine seams of the actual rock that formed the turquoise stone itself. So it is the mottled veins and the dark splotches in the turquoise stone. Now I'm going to blend with the gemstone again. Okay, I'm going to take some Holbein acrylic gouache and a tiny paintbrush. And following the curve, I'm just going to draw in some highlights. Okay. That's how that's going to look. Let's make these 2 small ones at the top and the bottom, also the blue variety. I add the fissure lines to make sure that you know it's a stone that has imperfections and cracks in it, and it's not a smooth, clear gemstone, and that just helps with that. And then it appears to me as more of a rock than, say, a sapphire. Because right now, the way they look now, it looks like it's a clear stone. So if we come in with the micron, all right, let's zoom back out and we'll see how this is turning out. This looks like an interesting turquoise brooch, which has both the green and the blue blue turquoise in it. And I think that, yeah, I think it would be happy. I'll go ahead and finish this off and be back with a look at how it's going to turn out. All right, here we are for one final look at our birthstone turquoise for December. And that concludes our series. Thank you so much to everybody who has stuck out the entire series. It's been great to learn different gemstones, and I look forward to seeing everybody's gemstones in their completed pages or on Instagram. I think it's been fun learning about them, and I certainly have learned a lot myself, and I think that this one has turned out quite nice. I like both the blue and the turquoise, blue and green stones. I think that they are both beautiful. To finish off this brooch, I used Copic Chow Buttercup Yellow Y21, and then I shaded it with a Polychromos Light Yellow Ochre 183. So that kind of finished off the brooch. So there you are. I think that it turned out. I haven't colored very many turquoise, so I think that between that and this one here, I think that, yeah, they both turned out okay. I have enjoyed learning about the turquoise, and I hope you have too. Again, thanks so much for joining us. We have done all of the gemstones for 2024. The birthstone for November, which was topaz, which I did miss last month. I will be doing that in January. Plus, there were a few months that have multiple birthstones. So in 2025, I will continue this series by adding a few more birthstones to our playlist. So look forward to seeing those. Otherwise, the playlist of all the videos are included in the playlist for all the birthstones we have done. And thank you so much for coming along on this journey with me as I learn about birthstones and do some practicing on them. I hope you had some fun. I hope you learned something along the way. And until next time, I hope you have a creative and colorful week, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.